Okay.
I'm 34, right? And I'm not married, okay? I don't feel the pressure to be married.
How does one get to 34 unmarried? The moment you start your, what do you call it? Your menstrual cycle, you know, like the moment you start having, you know, that thing happening to you, your eggs are actually what? Dwindling down.
It's not necessarily that we are weaker than them. It's the mentality that needs to change.
Yes, you are mentally weak.
It's the same that
you are mentally weak.
No, you are programmed. No, you're not mentally weak.
If I can program you,
to think
if I can
way.
program you, this much is religion is its own set of principles, right? Human biology itself is its also set of what? Principles.
True.
And to be honest, a man biologically can never, and I mean can never, be satisfied with one woman. Hello, how are you? Yes. Welcome to another episode of Here's the Thing podcast with Shadaya and Noma. This is episode what? Episode 11. And today I've got the beautiful, intelligent, charismatic Noma Nyce. How are you, Noma?
I'm okay. How are you?
You're good.
It sounds like there's something that's gonna come after you giving me all those accolades.
No.
Thing about you.
Nothing is going to come.
Okay.
The reason why I'm actually saying this is because we're on camera. So I can actually compliment you when you're on camera. Because nowadays, with the way women are moving, you compliment them, you know, off camera, you never know. Sexual harassment.
Oh, it's the way women are moving.
Yes.
Oh, really?
The Me Too movement, you know, it destroyed everything. Now we can't even compliment women. Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Because now you don't even know, is it going to be considered a compliment or a harassment?
It's in how you say it and how many times you say it.
No, it's about who says it more.
No. It's how you say it.
No,
so that if you're gonna say, Noma, you look so good today. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with you saying I look good.
No, I think for me there would be nothing wrong with it. I mean, I am an attractive man. I would say if it's if it's coming from an ugly man, that's when it's taken as, you know, harassment. No. That's how women move nowadays.
No, that's false.
That's false.
Do you know there are men that are not necessarily gifted facially?
Yeah.
But they're very kind and very interesting. Honestly, what we care about as women, it's not necessarily how you look, but how you sound and how you make me feel when you speak.
Yet for some reason, everyone says they want to have a beautiful baby.
Beautiful baby? Do you know?
How are you going to have a beautiful baby with an ugly man? But anyways.
Ugly is subjective though. You know ugly is subjective, yeah?
But anyways, Noma, let's get, into it. So, I always refer to my producer. She's the one who comes up with these, topics. Yes. I think she wants me to sleep down, say something or go outside.
Okay.
So she wanted us to talk about marriage.
Okay.
Yes, and we are particularly referencing to one of your most viral videos. Yes, where you were talking about being fulfilled, not being married at 34.
Yo, it's so weird. It's weird that something as little as that, something you do, you create on a random day, thinking, this is just me sharing with my people.
Yes.
Then becomes like an entire conversation, right? But this was me speaking my truth.
Okay.
I'm 34, right? And I'm not married, okay? I don't feel the pressure to be married, right?
Okay.
So this is my truth. Are there women that are 34 and are really desperate, that really want to get married? They're there.
Okay.
But there's also a group of women like me who, it's not an it's not an issue of me losing sleep because I'm not married. Me losing sleep because, I'm 34. No, that's not me. That has never been me.
Okay.
You get? And this is my truth. Disclaimer.
Okay,
As we
disclaim.
speak today,
Yes.
right? Let's relate to each other as human being to human being, yeah?
Yes.
Because I know it's somewhere along the way, we're gonna have issues, yeah, right?
I'm not even going to say
Okay, I
anything
know you,
that you'd
but it's
find, offensive.
Okay, but yeah, that's my truth. That was the video I made. This is exactly what I was saying.
Okay, so how does one get to 34 unmarried?
What did you
Someone as beautiful as you. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
Meaning that for the past, let's say, from 18 years, when you get to the legal age where you can even be married, yes, you've been approached and you've been in relationships, I assume. And you can't tell me that for those 10 plus years, you haven't met a guy or guys who wanted to tie down. They're not with you.
I have.
Yes.
Right? I have. I think I had my first boyfriend when I was 19, right? And we dated for like an entire, I think 4 or 5 years, something like that, right? And the relationship ended.
Okay.
Then I got into the next one.
Okay.
With this one, I was actually engaged to be married.
Okay.
Right? Thank God it didn't work out.
Why would you say thank God?
God it didn't work out. Because, I grew up in a Christian background.
Okay.
Right? So there were things that were kind of principle and, values as a Christian girl.
Okay.
Right? You don't do ABC.
Okay.
Right? Then turns out the guy was he was also Christian, right? But one thing about you men, I don't want to generalize. One thing about most men,
Yes.
or some men,
Yes, most
right?
men.
Yeah, most men is you were very good at pretending to be what you're not.
What was he pretending to be?
He was pretending to be a very principled Christian, value-oriented man.
What's
and all of
your
that,
definition
right?
of a principled?
Then, like a person who values their body and all of that, right? Who just does not. Because I mean, if I'm in a relationship with you,
Yes.
if I'm gonna then be dating another person outside of you,
Yes.
then that means my values are kind of questionable.
But now when we look at biblical men, the
Okay,
majority the majority of biblical men, the ones who were,
when you say majority,
the ones who were loved by God himself, you'd find out most of them, they were not in monogamous relationships. They had many women, surrounding them.
There's never a time where God said, I'm happy with what these men are doing.
No, but
if you go through it, most of them actually then had punishments because of that.
But here's the thing, when we talk about this, we also need to acknowledge that in as much as religion has its own set of principles, right? Human biology itself has its also set of what? Principles.
True.
And to be honest, a man biologically can never, and I mean can never, be satisfied with one woman.
So, okay.
It's biologically impossible.
Okay, help me here. You say a man can never be satisfied by one woman.
Yes.
Is this scientifically proven?
Yes, it is.
That is only a man and a woman can, but a man cannot.
Yes. I can even give you
Please find
facts
it for
that
me.
I can even give you facts
I
that
want,
support it. We don't want to go on
I don't want facts.
Google right now.
I want proof. I want like a proper a proper website where it clearly states that scientifically it's proven that men are more sexually oriented than women.
Already.
I need that.
Okay, already. Men produce millions and millions of sperms.
It has got nothing to
Let me talk. Men produce millions and millions of sperms. While it's for women now, it's actually the opposite. The moment you start your, what do you call it? Your menstrual cycle, like the moment you start having, that thing happening to you, your eggs are actually what? Dwindling down. Each day, they are dwindling down. already that tells you that men and women, sexually, they are what? They're already different.
That has got nothing to
And
do.
then, let's go on.
No.
Let's go on. Let's go on.
That has got nothing to do with sex.
Now, let me go on. Let me go on. Now, we tend to find that the more a man sleeps with many women, the more this man is happy. But now for the woman, she's actually what? Frustrated. The more she sleeps with many men.
So, again, I said...
But either way, let's get back to your story.
No, we are not getting back to my story.
Okay.
It's, like I said, we don't want to generalize,
You're
right?
not generalizing.
We are generalizing. Because genuinely, I'll tell you, there are men, right, who are not okay with sleeping with multiple women. That does not fulfill them. If anything, that makes them feel
They are not normal men. They're not normal men.
What do you use to measure normal men? Normal men is promiscuity. Normal men is fornication.
No, it's having high testosterone. And when you have high testosterone, you want to sleep around. That's what makes you a normal man.
No.
Any man
that makes you an irresponsible man.
Let me tell you this. Any man who's okay, sleeping with one woman for the rest of his life, he needs to be checked. He's actually disabled.
No.
In some way.
Any man who's okay sleeping with one woman is a man with self-control. Is a responsible man. A man who cares about his body. A man who cares about his hygiene and his health.
Self-control.
That's a man who... Because what do you even mean?
I mean, you can have, to be decent, you can have, let's say, 3 or 4. That's reasonable.
You know, the interesting thing about it is that you never do these things that you're talking about.
No, of course, I'm not going to say... No, the reason why...
You actually don't do these things that you talk about.
My girlfriend is actually listening to, to this.
Thank you.
So I'm not going to say that I do it.
I know for a fact that you are a lover boy, Promax lover boy.
Let me tell you this.
You're there telling... I'm going to tell you people, if you listen to this one...
Do you know what? Do you know what, Noma? Every great man has to be shed. Greatness has to be shed. It's actually selfish of you as a man, if you've got any tiny bit of greatness in you, to lock it down with one woman. You're supposed to spread it. To shade.
Okay, what's a woman to you?
A woman? This is a creature. The gods. Like God, I don't know if you refer to God, a singular God, or the gods made for what? For pleasure, for fun. Yes. That's why your bodies are so soft. They're so delicate.
Where did you get this part that women were made for pleasure?
The body itself says so. It's so soft. This is something when you're tired, when you're stressed, and then you just hold that body and then, you just relax.
So technically to you, a woman is just an object that you...
Everyone is actually an object now.
Thank you.
Men are objects, women are objects.
Thank you,
It now differs on what type of object you are. Okay. Women are sexual objects. Men are performance objects.
What do you... Explain what you mean by women are sexual objects.
Okay. They are supposed to reproduce. They are supposed to satisfy men's desires. And for men are performance objects. Men are supposed to what? To work. Men are supposed to solve things. Men are supposed to do shit. That's it.
Where do you get this, that women are just supposed to be... They're supposed to... what did you say? Quench men's sexual desires. Where do you get this?
Women themselves. They even, reinforce, the stereotype, that stereotype. You always go online and you're going to see women say, me or a PS5, me or this, me or this.
Also,
everything about women is them sexualizing themselves.
No, can you also confirm that when you say everything about women, there's a certain group of women who do that. There's a certain group of women that sexualize themselves. There's a certain group of women that actually then don't do that.
Every woman
you are wrong when you say
every woman wants to be viewed sexually.
No.
Yes.
What did you get? What women do you spend your time around?
Even you want to be viewed sexually.
No.
If no one was to compliment you in a sexual way, you would actually be pissed.
Then you live under
You'd actually be looking at yourself like, is there something wrong with me?
So imagine me leaving my house every day fishing for compliments. Do you know the places you get into?
I'm not saying I'm not saying you intentionally say you want to get compliments, but if you don't get the compliments, you are going to be pissed.
No.
That's the truth.
No.
Women,
why would I be pissed because people didn't compliment me?
Love compliments.
Say some women.
Simple as that.
Say some women.
But let's get back to the story.
Say some women. It's not every woman who's.
Let's get back to the story.
Oh God, we have a problem.
Noma.
Not every woman wants. You know what? Do you know how irritating it is to get a compliment from a person that you don't necessarily care about? Do you what you're saying? You know that's
Do you know what?
It's the same as what you people do. Catcalling. Do you know how irritating that is?
Let me tell you this.
I think for every woman, catcalling is the most irritating thing ever. You are walking, minding your own business, probably thinking of you, and then you hear some guy say, "Oh, hey, girl.
No.
Oh, you look so."
Noma.
Can we
if you were to post your pictures on social media and no like, you'd actually be pissed.
No.
You'd actually be pissed.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Because you live for attention and validation.
I wouldn't.
And it's normal. We're not judging you. It's normal.
You were wrong for saying.
Women are validated sexually and men are validated, I would say, materialistically. You know, that's why men strive to have the most things. And for women, that's why they strive to be as sexy or as beautiful as they can be. Simple as that.
Shadaya.
But again, you are ducking from the question that I want to talk about. We want to talk about you saying that the guy wasn't the right guy because he wasn't principled.
Okay.
And then after that, what happened?
According to what I wanted, right? He wasn't what I wanted. Okay, because I think he was a normal man, according to your standards.
Yes.
He was a normal man
alpha.
Alpha doesn't mean sleeping around.
Was an alpha.
Alpha does not mean sleeping around.
The word alpha comes from, from animals. It's actually from animals, from the animals. If you go in the wild, do you know who gets mating rights?
Who?
The alpha. Literally, the alpha.
Are you an animal?
The alpha has to.
Are you an animal?
Can I say this?
Yes, say yes or no. Are you an animal?
Alpha has to fuck around, every female.
Are you an animal?
Yes. Deep down, we are animals.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are animals.
Thank you. It's fine. I wanted you to say that with your own mouth.
Proudly.
Okay.
So after that.
It's okay. So we relate to you like animals. So technically, like I said, he was a normal man according to your own line standards because they're not your real life standards.
Okay.
So yeah, we ended up breaking up. Yeah, because what he wanted, or the level of the stage of life where he was, I wasn't there. You get. So from there, I think that was like the last time I ever even cared about marriage. So from then, I think my brain switched off completely. So I never really. It's not. And when I say this, trust me, I say this with I'm being as honest as I can be.
Okay.
There's never a day I've woken up and said, "Oh God, please give me a husband."
Okay.
Is it something I would want if it comes? Of course, I wouldn't mind. Okay. But here's my problem. If I'm going to get married, I hope and pray it's the right one.
Okay.
I hope and pray I won't have to divorce because my greatest fear in life is divorce. Okay. I can't do that. So I think because also I'm a child of God. I'm a firm believer in God's timing. I think I've said this before. And also understanding, to me, God is like a father, right?
Okay.
If he thought I was supposed to be married, who makes sense to me, right? The fact that then I can't lose sleep. When my father considers, no, I think now you are ready. You know, I was going through my TikTok yesterday, and I was looking at my private videos, 2020. I was like, there's no way I could be married. There's no way. Because I understand that marriage requires some level of maturity.
Okay.
I don't have that for marriage. Okay. I don't.
So, in other words, you're waiting for God to send you a husband.
No.
That's what you're saying.
No.
You want God to send you a husband.
If I meet the right person.
Okay.
I think I don't. Also, now the whole thing is confusing because there's no telling this is the right person. You know, we've seen people, when you look at them, you're like, wow. This is a match made in heaven. Okay. 3 years down the line, they come online, he was a narcissist, and they're already. But when you look at them, you're like, this is perfect. They're so good together. So there's no telling whether this is the right person or this is not a right person. You have no way of telling 5 years from now, are you going to still be with this person? Or, because we keep evolving as human beings as well.
I'll tell you this, for marriage to work, it actually takes two.
Is this you?
It actually takes two to work. No, I'm being honest with you. But the problem now is you women, you expect men to put everything into making it work, while you put the bare minimum.
I can also say it's you men who expect women to put everything.
Let me continue. For you women, you tend to look at the things you do in marriage, as, these brave things that you deserve, this appreciation and stuff.
Explain further.
That you don't even look at what the man also does.
Explain.
Okay. Now we've gotten to a point whereby men are being vilified for not, holding babies, for not changing babies' diapers, for not carrying babies on their, chests and backs. People are saying, like, what kind of a man is that? What kind of a man is that? But it's different. You are now expecting men to be minimums, which is actually messed up.
It doesn't make you a minimum if you're taking care of your own child, Shadaya.
Yes, it's not about me not wanting to take care of the child.
What is it about?
This is a man who's coming from, a 12-hour, 8-hour shift, frustrated, stressed, tired. And then you expect him to come back home and be able to get into this transition. Now he has to be what? A minimum, which is actually wrong. When he comes home, he wants to what? He wants to rest.
Because he's a superior human being and
no,
it's not.
It's not about him being superior. He's not suited for what? For child rearing.
Okay.
You know what? He's not suited for that. But you are saying that he has to be suited for that, which is actually wrong. And now you'll be saying, so because me, I also go to work, he should also do A, B, C, D. And I always ask them this simple question. Okay, you go to work, right? And you don't want us to expect you to come back home and cook, okay, because you go to work, right? Would it be fair for you now if your man was to say that, since we are now operating on this level whereby we are taking ourselves as equals, let's say something like an emergency happens in the night. Something, I always give this example. Somebody breaks into your house, and then he says, we are equal. You can go and check it out. Does it make sense?
Your example does not make sense.
No, does it make sense?
There's always another example.
No,
also.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
There are certain things that men are suited for, and there are certain things that women are suited for. It doesn't change because of how we've ended up adopting other things.
So
you need to understand that.
So it's not even an issue of us adopting things, right? I said, let's relate to each other as human being to human being.
Yeah.
Right?
Human being to human being.
You say you've gone for...
Higher human being, lower human being.
There's no higher human being.
There's always...
there's never a higher human being.
There's always a hierarchy.
We are all human beings. The same blood we have that runs in your body is the same that runs in mine. We have 5 senses like you do, 2 sets of ears. There's nothing special about us except the difference is our private parts.
No, it's not our private parts.
Otherwise, we are all just same as humans.
It's not our private parts.
I'm telling you.
If our private parts were the difference between us, right, we wouldn't even be in this, phase where we are, whereby women are saying we want equal rights. You don't demand for equality.
Because you then, I don't know who told you people that you are superior human beings.
No, if you have to say you want to be equal to someone, it means you're also acknowledging that they are what? They're superior to you.
No, they make themselves superior. You made yourself superior.
How did they make themselves superior?
You sat down and decided, no, these are minor people.
Yes.
And I don't know why.
And that is why I tell you this. For whatever rights women have, it is because we have allowed them to have them. If we didn't want to have them, they wouldn't have them. And there would be nothing you can do about it.
But do you also realize...
I'll give you an example. In Afghanistan, the Taliban treats women like shit. And there's nothing those women can do.
And would you say with your own mouth that it's right? It's right.
It's very much right.
Wow.
It's very much right.
Wow.
It creates a hierarchy of things. Of course, there will be
But
some
do
changes
you
needed to
understand
be
that
done.
it, to some extent, it gives you are very much afraid of women?
No, I'm
because
not-
just as much as you are human, can't you give the person the
No,
freedom to
if
just
I
do
have
whatever?
if I have to give you something, it means you're already weak.
No,
Human nature,
does
you
not.
take.
No,
You
it does
take.
not. Because
That is why I even-
why can't you give me the freedom? Just
No.
as,
That is
also,
why I even go against, this bullshit agenda being spread, by black people. White people should give us this. White people should give us this. You are weaker than them. If you have to demand them, if you have to ask them to give you something, you are weaker than them.
Also, but
If you
also,
are
but do
powerful,
you
you take.
understand that
The powerful take.
it's not necessarily that we are weaker than them. It's the mentality that needs to
No,
change.
yes, you are mentally
Exactly.
weak.
It's the same that
You are mentally
no,
weak.
you are programmed. No, you're not mentally weak.
If I
You're
can program
programmed
you,
to think
if I
that
can
way.
program you, then you are weaker than me.
No,
Simple as that.
that's not what it means. You are just programmed.
But-
when you find a person at their weakest point,
But either
they
way,
are easy to be manipulated.
But either way-
it doesn't mean they will not wake up one day and realize,
No.
no, this person manipulated me. I
let
have
me
to
tell you
think better.
this. Let me tell you this. Power is never given. Power is taken. That's why I don't even abide to any equality, agenda, either be it men and women, black people and white people. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. If you were at their level, you would simply take. You wouldn't even beg for them to give you, some bit of power. You take.
And
That's
you,
what happens.
and you say it's
Human
does that
nature, you
make it
take.
okay? Does that make it okay?
Now, when you talk about morality, it's a whole different issue. Just because something doesn't sound morally okay to you doesn't mean it's actually wrong. Because we now have what we call slave morality and master morality. When powerful people do whatever they do to weak people, they don't even see anything bad with it. It's us, the weak people, who think that this is bad. That's why we have what we call the slave morality
But still,
and the master
it's
morality.
bad. Ka. It
According
is bad.
to who? To the
According
slave
No,
morality.
even them, they know.
The
when they're
weak-
seated there, they know what they're doing is wrong.
Let me give you
they
an
do know,
example.
they just want to ignore it.
I'm diverting, but I want to educate you. Like, I always give examples, like in the wilderness, when the lion is chasing the antelope. Yes, when the lion is chasing the antelope, right? The antelope think the lion is what? It's a bad animal. Yes, it's evil. But for the lion to survive, it has to what? It has to eat the antelope. In its own moral compass, whatever it is doing, it is what? It is right. But to the antelope, it is what? It is wrong. Simple as that. That's how nature works. Nature is never supposed to be fair.
Okay,
Women, I would say the whole feminist movement now, I'm getting into the feminist movement. It's actually a battle against nature, not men. You guys, you're actually complaining against nature for making you weak, not us. You have boobs make you weak.
I want to
You go
understand
to-
why you say boobs make us weak. Because let me explain why I say that.
Yeah.
When a woman gets into a space into a male-dominated industry, men try so hard to make her think that this is not her space. She's not supposed to be there.
Do you know why they do that?
You want to demean her. You want her to feel like she's less of a human being.
No, do you know why
that
we do
to
that?
me sounds like it's fear.
No.
You are afraid this person
Do you
can
know
do
why
what
we
you
do
do
that?
better.
Do you know why we do that?
Why?
The reason why we do that is because we know the more feminized an organization, an institution, an industry, a field is, the less efficient it becomes. And we are seeing it right now. We have made many institutions feminized, and now they are barely functioning.
And you know that the funny thing about you men, the most interesting thing about you people is that most companies that are owned by men, they have a lot of women as employees.
Why? Why is that? Ask yourself, why
Because
is
women
that?
are very much efficient.
No.
Yes.
Women are
Women
never
are very much
efficient.
efficient.
How are you
They
efficient?
are forever efficient.
You are-
And then you people, you are forever thinking of,
No. The reason
swindling
why
money in companies. You are just not
the
faithful
reason
people.
why we now have more women, like in the labor force, is because of what do you call it?
What?
These quota systems or whatever that are being, pandered for, advocated for. Employ women,
But
employ
isn't the
women,
world
employ
moving
women.
quite well? Isn't
But
the
now
world
I always
moving
ask
quite
you
well?
this. I always ask you this. How many startups do we have that have turned out to be successful that have been started by women? None. None. Women cannot start anything.
Oh, wow.
Let's look at the top 5 richest women in the world. You'd find that I think about 5 of them, none of them actually, did anything to earn that money. It's either inheritance or a divorce. And then we look at the top 5.
Is this?
Let me continue. And then we look at the top 5 richest men. These are guys who actually worked their way into making their money. You see? So, Noma, you being unmarried, right? For you, it's sort of like a badge of honor.
No.
A rebellion against what?
Right. You are being such a man.
Against the patriarchy.
You are being such a man.
A rebellion against the patriarchy.
You are being such a man because you know what? One thing about
I have
you
to
men.
be such a man.
The reason why you people cry today is because of the same patriarchy that you created that then hurt you at the end of the day.
We don't cry about patriarchy.
The reason why you are so bothered when someone kind of believes in something different from you people, it's because you feel like now I can't rule this one. Now I can't dominate here. But it's never about you.
Do you know why? Okay.
It's never about men in this life. I wish men could understand.
Okay. You say it's because men now feel that they can't rule women, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at societies that have been led by women, right? You tend to find that most of them, they tend to become nothing. That is the reason why you see men.
Okay, which society? Give me an example.
Right now, the modern society that we have, if you look at the Western civilization, it's in shit. It's in shit.
Because it's ruled by women.
Yes, it's because it's now feminized. That's why it's now in shit. Nobody even gives.
You people failed.
Back in the day.
You, as men, what did you do then that makes sense? That you would then reference to say,
the biggest problem that we have, or the biggest problem that caused all of this, is those men born between 1960 to 1985. Those are the suckers that, ended up creating this shit that we have. Those were the guys who were saying, okay, guys, our ancestors or the previous guys, they were, bad against women. Let's give women rights. Let's give women rights. Let's give women these rights.
We didn't give us rights. We fought for the rights. Women fought for those rights.
You never fought for any rights.
Women fought for those rights.
If you look at the demos that women were doing, they were literally just, stripping themselves of clothes. You see, even when you are making a point, you have to be naked. You have to sexualize yourself as well.
Where do you read this thing?
Because that's
which part of
go anywhere
history
right
do you
now.
read?
Right now, even if you go
and
anywhere,
everything it says women had to go naked for them to.
That's the only way they can make a point with their sexuality. That's the only way you can make a point as a woman. I'm going to give you a task
to go back and read and read again.
I actually know.
Go through your history.
Do you know the history of feminism? I actually know it, and I actually think to this day I don't even know why feminism still exists. Why does it even exist? What rights do I have that you don't have?
You speak from a point of
No, Noma.
As a man, you speak from a point of privilege.
No. What rights do you have that I don't have? As a man, you speak from...
I'm going to say this again. You speak from a point of privilege. Men are privileged. Yes.
Men are privileged.
For the longest time, something as basic as education. Women were not allowed to go to school. As basic as education.
Men are privileged.
Imagine dating an illiterate woman right now.
How
would you even be able to communicate with that person?
How were our fathers communicating with our mothers?
They were not going to school also.
How were they not communicating? They were communicating.
They were not going to school.
You need to realize this. Your degree or your education, your educational qualifications, they don't make you, valuable when men look at you.
It's not about men. Can you remove that part?
Let me just say,
if it makes
they don't
me happy
make you valuable
as a human being,
to men.
That's why I said
but
let's
I'm saying
relate
to men now. To men.
As a human being, I'm okay.
Let me talk. To men, it actually means nothing. That you are educated or you are not educated.
And it's the same way. That's you because I'm
the same way it means shit to women. That Shadaya is a nice guy or Shadaya is a bad guy. The only thing that matters to women is, can Shadaya be a man? Do what a man is supposed to do, which is what? Provide for me, protect me, come up with solutions, and penetrate me. That's what matters to women.
It's interesting.
That's why I find it funny when women say, I'm about to get married, and this guy is coming, with a certain amount of money, does he not understand that I'm actually a graduate? Who gives a shit about your degree? Who gives a shit about it? You are educated just like everyone else, so you can get a job. Doesn't make you qualified to be a wife. What wife qualities do you have?
So now get this. This is not even our problem. It's the generations before us problem. Because education for girls was so scarce, men made it look like it's not something that's supposed to be done. This is not the same thing that parents then used to capitalize to say, we sent this girl to school.
What's the point of educating a woman, though? I always ask myself this. What's the point?
What's the point of educating a human being?
A woman.
What's the point of educating a human being?
You, Noma, right now, you are an empowered woman.
How
has it been beneficial to society?
I can afford myself. I can live the way I want. I can provide for whoever.
With women, yourself. But now, me, with Bets, they empowered me, right? Bets, they empowered me. Getting money from Bets. The money, I'm not going to enjoy it alone. I'm going to enjoy it with my girlfriends. That's the thing. That's the thing with the men. You share. Women, they don't share. Women don't share.
It's interesting that you think like that, because if you were to go around Zimbabwe, you would be surprised to see how many homes are standing because girls are taking care of the family. You'll be surprised to find out, even in homes right now, how many homes are standing because the wife is the breadwinner. And you'll be surprised to find out right now how many homes are literally standing because it could be some scanner. The home is not moving.
Okay. I'll give you an example with our beloved entrepreneur, businessman, how do I say it? Giver, Mr. Chivai. Selfless. He's been giving and giving and giving. Do you think a woman would do that?
Yes.
Do you think a woman would do that? Okay.
There are lots of women who do that.
Let's look at history. How many women have actually been giving things the way Whitney has been doing it?
Also, how many men have been doing things the way
we have so many men?
We have had so many. In Zimbabwe, how many men?
Strive Masiwa is how many kids every year on his scholarships. We've got Tinashe Mtarisi. He gives in his own way. We've got even Passion Java at some point. He was actually giving. Almost every man who has had some form of, dollars in his pockets, he has gone to the extent of giving. But the women we know who actually have money, we have never had them giving anyone.
Just because that information is not public to you does not mean they're doing it.
You see,
they're not doing it.
There you go.
That's the thing.
There you go.
The difference is people want to be public about things.
If you
want applause, but one thing about men, you crave women's attention so much. You crave women's applause so bad.
If you had a company right now, and then you employ 10 women, and you employ 10 men, right? 10 young women and 10 young men. In 5 years, you'd be probably mostly invited to, let's say, 8-9 weddings by men. And the women, I don't need a man. I have money. I don't need a man. I have money.
We have a problem.
Like you. I'm making my own money, so I don't need a man.
There's never a point. I'm also going to say this.
Yes.
To say I need a man.
You need wrong. A man.
I want a man.
No, you actually need a man.
No, I want a man.
Noma, you need.
Needing and wanting something is two different things.
You should need
I don't need.
You need a man.
I don't. See why I say I don't need a man.
Okay.
Something you need is something you can't live without. But something you want is something you can live without.
Do you know that, Noma?
Are you trying to tell me that women that don't have men, the women that are widows right now, are they dying?
Are they dying?
No. So you don't necessarily, no one needs a man, or no one even needs a woman. We want each other. As human beings, we want each other. We don't necessarily need each other.
We need each
other. Can you not
other.
live without a woman?
We need each other.
No.
We need each other.
When it comes to relationships, we want each other.
Can I live without fucking?
You can.
Come on. Can I live without fucking?
Oh, God. You can.
No. I can adapt to it, but it doesn't mean I'm actually fulfilled. The same way you are not fulfilled.
You are weird.
Even though you're going to convince yourself that you are fulfilled, but we know you are not fulfilled.
How do you know? Because you're not me.
I
You don't
know.
How?
Because right now when I'm looking at you, right, if you had a man, if you had a husband, you'd be times 2 what you are right now. You'd be glowing.
You are wrong, Shadaya.
You'd be glowing.
Do you know how many women have men, but they look miserable?
No.
Do you know how many women look so worn out?
Okay.
You see a woman looks, she's glowing before marriage. The moment she gets married, she looks ugly.
No.
She looks sad. Have you ever
Again.
seen married women when they sit there, even in her eyes, you see this person is crying for help. This
Crying
person
for
is
help
not
from
even
who?
happy.
From
This
who?
person is so sad, they are drained.
Marriage, by the way, is not even supposed to make you happy.
What is it
No,
supposed to
marriage
be?
is not supposed to make you happy.
What is it supposed
I
to
think
do?
that's where people have got this problem. That's
Okay.
why you see today's marriages end up, like collapsing within 5 years. Because people are going in marriages expecting that they're supposed to be happy in marriages.
What am I supposed to do in marriage?
Do you know that even the men, they are not happy in these marriages? But do you
True.
know why they say? Because it's a duty. You need
to who?
It's a duty.
Imagine
Let me
as a
tell you
person
this.
having a
It's
duty to make yourself
duty.
unhappy.
No,
That's
it's
ridiculous.
a duty to yourself. It's your duty to humanity. It's your duty to your own children, to your own family. It's a duty.
To everybody else but myself.
You are not supposed to be happy in marriage.
Oh, what
I
am
don't
I
know
supposed
why.
to-
You're
what am I
supposed to be
supposed to
there.
be?
You're supposed to be there in marriages.
Why?
Do you?
If something is not serving, is not making me happy,
No.
why am I doing it?
And now, in this quest for happiness, that's why we have women jumping from one man to another, from one man to another.
That's why we have.
They
Can you
believe-
balance the equation? Because
Yes.
it's not like it's only women that are jumping from one man to another. It's also men that are jumping from one woman to another.
Men don't jump from one
What do they do?
one woman to
What do
another.
they do?
They date different women. That's different. They date multiple
No, it's the
women.
same thing.
No,
You
it's
just go from
different.
one woman to another.
No, it's different.
Just because you choose to make it to
Do you know
make
why
it
we
nicer
say?
doesn't mean it's a
Do you
different
know
thing.
why we say when a woman has been with many men, we say she's run through, and when a man has been with many women, we don't say he's run through.
Okay, so let me tell you
He's
something.
running through.
Let me tell you something about women
women.
also. Something
Yes.
that you people don't want to hear.
Okay.
There's nothing interesting about being with a man that has been with everybody.
It's very, very, very
There's
debatable.
nothing. There is nothing.
very,
I'm
very
telling you this from a
debatable.
woman's perspective. There's
Then-
nothing good about being with a man that's been with everybody.
Why is it
Imagine
then?
a man will go to every time you go anywhere. There's 5 women who say, I know his birthmark somewhere close to his bum bum. There's nothing interesting about it. But because you men have convinced yourself that it's okay.
It's actually a self-defeating argument, because now, why is it that we tend to see that men who are married tend to have more luck with women compared to men who are single? If women don't want men who are with other women.
Women don't want men who have been all over.
No.
They don't.
Women want married men more than they want single men.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it signals what?
So hear me.
Pre-selection.
So hear
If I have a history of having fucked many women, women want me.
No.
Because they are like,
No,
what
they
do
don't.
these women want?
No, they don't.
What do these women
They
want?
don't. There's a certain group of women that want that. There's also a bigger certain group
For
of women
you.
that don't want it.
For you, Noma, this is like a therapy session.
Okay.
This is like therapy session for you, right?
Oh, God.
The reason why, Noma, you were not okay with the last guy you were talking about seeing other women and stuff, right? The reason why you were not okay with that is because deep down, you never, ever really rated the guy. That's the truth. If you actually rated the guy,
I have a problem.
you
I
were
want to see
actually,
the people
you
that
were actually
you grew
willing,
up around.
You were actually willing.
To-
You would actually be willing
To-
to share. You would actually be willing
Me,
to share.
willing to share.
Even at this age right now, as you are saying that, if you meet an actual alpha male, you would be willing to share him.
No.
You'd be willing to share
Let me
him.
tell you something. When you say women like married men, it's different from a man will kuti. If I'm walking down the street, let's say in our street, there's like 10 houses. And in those 10 houses, you have slept with 8 of the women.
Yes, because I've got
There's nothing
game.
interesting about that.
No, I'm very interesting.
It's game to you, but to me,
no,
it's
very
gives,
interesting.
It gives you a very clumsy as
no,
a person.
it's very
You don't
interesting
love
even
yourself.
to you. Do you know why we say that? almost every woman, when she talks about her pussy, she talks about it like it's some sort of gold.
No,
you know, like
it's not
not
women.
everyone
No,
can
it's
have
not
access
women.
to it.
It's not
Now
women.
imagine.
It's you.
No, now imagine
You
this.
people are just
No,
the
now-
level of double standards you
now
people have is
imagine
so
this.
confusing for
Now
me.
imagine this. This gold that you claim to have between your thighs, right? And there's Shadaya, and he's been able to dig from one mine to another, from one mine to another. Surely there's something about that dude. There is something special about that dude. If he can convince
So-
8 women, 10 women,
know why?
15 women
I'm saying this
to let
to you.
him
I'm
dig
saying
the
this to
gold,
you.
there's something special
When
about
you
him.
approach a woman,
Right.
knowing very well that you have slept with 35 of them,
Yeah.
it's not a conversation you have with her.
Is what?
You never openly say, I've slept with 35 women. You would hide it.
No.
You want to act like you are a saint.
No.
Because deep down you
No.
know women don't like it.
No.
Women don't
No.
want to have men
No,
who,
women
who-
actually
who
want
are
it.
run through.
No, there's no such thing as a
There
man being
is.
ran through.
Because you people don't say
Men
it
run
doesn't mean-
through. They do the running through the women.
You people need to get off
You
your
know-
high horses. Eh?
No, that's the truth.
You literally need to come down. To
But
literally
either way,
get down. And like,
either way, no. So for you now, any plans for marriage?
no.
Do you wish to be married or anything like that?
Okay. It's wrong for you to say any plans for any plans for marriage.
Oh, yes, it's wrong because
If
it's not like you choose to
Okay.
get married.
If it happens,
We
it
have
happens.
to pick you. Yes, we have to do the picking, right?
It's not you having to do the picking. It's also me even agreeing to you picking me. It's a human to human thing,
no.
Shadaya. If you come to me and you want, I've always said to people,
Yes.
this is the biggest red flag to me. If you come to me, I've never met you, I've never seen you, and the first thing you say to me is, I'm ready to marry. To me, that's like a red flag. Because again, you are thinking like, I think now I understand. Because you say people don't get married to be happy. Maybe now I have an understanding. But for me, marriage is supposed to be a place where I'm happy.
That was
I
the
can't
point.
be sleeping next to a person I'm not happy with Shadaya every day.
Are you trying to tell me
Forever
that?
is a long time.
Are you trying to tell me that people who are married, people who are in these relationships, these marriages, they wake up happy to see each other?
They should be.
Are you trying to tell me that?
They should be.
No.
That's the whole.
They should
life
be.
Life is too short
And-
that they have to be spending it
no,
with someone you don't
I'm
love.
not saying you shouldn't be with someone you love, but I'm trying to say to you, love is like sugar. It fades. What will make your union stay? It's your commitment to it. The
True.
both of you.
We
You need to
agree.
get to a point whereby your partner becomes your friend, right?
Yes.
And when you look at your friends, right, there are times when you don't even want to be around your friends.
True.
But you still
You still choose to
be with
maintain
them.
the
They're
relationship.
still what? They're your friends. And this is what is wrong with today's women now. They think that the
Don't
day...
say today's women, Shadaya. It's
Today's
today's
women,
human
no.
beings. It's both men and
Today's
women.
women, when they wake up feeling not in love, the marriage is going to be off.
It's the same.
That's the
Today's
problem.
men, when they wake up not feeling in love,
No.
they
to-
just
No.
want to be sleeping with the next
No,
girl from next door.
for sleeping with other women, it's not even about not being happy. I can be as happy as I am with my girlfriend, with my woman, but it doesn't mean that it, it quenches my thirst for wanting to sleep with other women.
It's funny how you people say you are the only ones with sexual whatever.
Yes.
But every time you sleep with a woman. You sleep with a woman who probably also has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
You sleep with a woman.
Yes.
So technically, the need is the same.
And this is the thing now. When you sleep with this woman, do you know what actually happens? This woman who's actually in a relationship, the love or the emotions she had, they shift from her guy to you.
Which women
Because
have you
for
met,
women,
Shadaya?
I can tell you right now. Do you want to
I can
sleep
tell
with me?
you for free.
Do you want to sleep with me?
No.
Why?
Why would I want to sleep with you?
You see, me, I want to sleep with you.
No, so let me
Yes.
tell you something.
Do you know why?
Let me tell you something.
Do you know why?
Mira.
Let me explain.
Let me tell you
Do
something.
you know why?
You see the question you asked me.
Let me explain.
There's another woman
You
who
see-
straight up tell
no,
you, yes, I want to
no,
sleep with
you are
Because
diverting.
we are different people.
Do you know why that woman would say yes? Because emotionally she's attracted to me.
No.
But for you, you're
Yeah.
not emotionally.
Producer, please tell this young man.
No.
There are women who don't necessarily care.
No,
Who will look at you and want to sleep with you.
For
They will
you,
look, they will
the
see you
reason
maybe
why
in the
you
club.
said no is because you are not emotionally in any way attracted to me. But for me, I don't even need any emotions. I just need a place.
That means you are just careless.
That's the difference.
You are just a careless human being. It has nothing to do with you.
No,
you are
that's
just
the
careless
difference
and
with
irresponsible
men
and
women.
No.
That's why we've always had
No.
females
No.
as prostitutes.
What's his name?
Instead of men.
What's his name?
Our camera guy.
Yes. Camera guy, do you want to sleep with me? No, thank you.
He hesitated.
Thank you.
He had to
the fact that he had to think about it.
He was actually salivating. Did you?
No.
He was actually salivating.
Exactly. He said no.
No, but he was salivating.
No. So can you? Let's agree.
PC. That's what we call PC.
Let's agree.
He had to be politically correct.
No, let's agree.
To be politically correct.
He didn't have to be politically correct. If he wanted to, he could have just straight up said yes.
No.
Let's agree. Let's agree.
But anyway,
we are not the same people. We are different human beings.
Okay.
What you subscribe to, this camera guy may not subscribe to, and that's okay.
No, okay. Now I have to ask you. So, since you are unmarried and stuff,
why do you make it sound like it's a disability or something?
In China, you actually labeled. In China, when you are not married, you actually walk. It's like a walk of shame.
Shame.
Something should happen to
it's
this.
Sad.
Okay. Noma, since you have chosen your peace, that's what we'll work with this.
Who said I've chosen my peace? It's not. Not something I set down.
Where does the most pressure come from? Like to say to get married, is it from family, society, or eternal expectations?
It differs, Like I said, women are not necessarily. Women are not a one size fits all, right? So
but for you,
for me, I've never had pressure.
Okay.
I think most of it would be from church, right?
Okay.
Where people are like, so when are you going to get married? At most. But my answer has always been the same. Relax a little bit. That has always been my answer. But I've never had a family. Maybe they do ask, but it's not you have to do it right now.
What about a child?
You remember when I said I was looking at my videos at 20 childhood?
Yes. What about a child?
I'm a child myself.
No, Noma.
I'm a child myself, guys. Imagine waking up in the morning and there's someone who says, "Mommy, I want food. Mommy, I want this."
I'm just saying this.
Mentally,
okay.
It would be great to have a child.
Yes.
And I think I've always openly said, I wouldn't mind adopting a child. I want to. It's something eventually that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But for me I think when I do that, I will probably be at a stage where I can truly provide for this child without them missing anything. Because remember, we grew up in different backgrounds and they shape us in a certain way, right? So for me, mine, I don't want anyone else to have the same. I don't want my child to have the same, right? Do I have the power to say, it may be different? No. You can give birth to a child today and I'll die tomorrow. And the people that are left behind will squander everything I have left. And this child will still suffer.
But
I don't necessarily have the power.
I do
want to have a child. I do want to adopt a child.
Or you don't want to produce. You want two duties you have abandoned. Now, getting married and reproducing.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say also.
Yes.
It's probably just trauma.
When
I was younger, right?
Okay.
I had my aunt who I loved dearly.
Okay.
She got married and I think she stayed for like 6, if not 12 years.
Without having a child.
Without having a child.
And she was always...
Then she got pregnant.
Okay.
When she got pregnant, she died giving birth.
Oh, okay.
So I have a certain fear of labor that I can't explain. If we start talking about it now, I feel literal pain.
Okay.
You get? So it's probably from that place, that happened when I was young and I grew up with it.
Okay.
I think I was 5, 6. You get? So I grew up with that. So from a I say I don't, it comes from a place of fear.
Which is understandable.
What if I die?
Yes.
Okay? Because I wouldn't want to die.
But I will tell you this, you would actually die happy.
No.
You would actually die happy.
I wouldn't die happy.
Because you had fulfilled
what?
Your duty.
As who?
As a woman.
Who said it's my duty?
It's your duty to reproduce.
Yes. Who said it's my duty?
And not to...
Who said it's my duty to die?
Not to sound sexist or anything, You are someone who's very, very, very well-shaped, meaning you are denying us healthy, bouncing babies.
No, You know what,
Healthy.
Shadaya? Oh, listen to me, right? We were having this conversation about having cute kids, right? About beautiful kids, right? For us, for me to have a cute baby, right? It also, it's a group project.
It's okay.
If I get married to a man who
Yes.
comes from a family where they don't have this shape,
Yes.
chances are my daughter will look like a father.
It's okay. But anyways, my producer is saying that we
time
are
is
now
up and I have to go to work.
We are running out of time and you have to hurry to work.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you very much for joining me. But
There's no but.
again,
Uh-huh.
you're still there. You know, you're not. You haven't fallen off. You know, you haven't fallen off.
What do you mean?
You
I
can
haven't
still
fallen
do it. You can still do it for the team.
No.
We want you to get married. We want you to have babies. Noma.
If it happens, praise the Lord,
No,
guys.
it's
If it does happen,
God,
praise the Lord.
God is not involved in this. This
Yes.
is your decision.
God does not choose for you.
Yes.
He never does.
Yes.
Yeah, he never does.
This is
He's
your
not involved.
decision, Noma. I don't want you to waste away that beauty. I don't want you to waste away that beautiful body.
What do you mean I'm wasting
Get
away,
married.
Shadaya?
I don't want you to waste that
I'm
beautiful
waiting for you to
body.
get married first.
Give us bouncing
When
babies.
you do get married, I will
I'm
follow
actually
suit.
getting married this year.
Thank you. After you get married, then
In
we
my
can have this
prime,
conversation.
in my prime,
It's
imagine
okay.
that. Imagine. I'm sacrificing. It's like
good
I'm
for
leaving the
you.
club, you know, around
No, why
7,
would you
8.
leave the club? Okay.
I'm supposed to live around 12, 1, you know. This is my prime years. 33. I'm turning 33 this year. I'm in my prime years. I'm starting to, you know, to
okay,
make
little
money.
brother.
I'm
It's
supposed
okay.
to have.
It's okay, little brother.
You can't
It's
refer me
fine.
to
It's
as
okay,
little
little
brother.
bro.
You are a woman.
It's okay.
That automatically makes you younger than me.
You guys are gonna have a problem if you keep thinking like that. You're gonna keep crying every day because
So,
of women.
anyways.
As long as you think like that.
Anyways, I would want
okay.
you for another episode. I hope you do come. And
I want you for
select,
my episode.
And you, okay.
I want you for my
I would
podcast.
come and you select the topic.
It's okay.
Yes. So for
okay.
now, guys, thank you very much for watching. And remember, as always, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Best263, right? And you can also check our website, www.right. So, guys, check our YouTube, Best263. Thank you very much.
Before you go, I'm going to say this to you, especially you young boys. Don't listen to this boy. This boy is a lover boy. Hear it from me. I've been around him. I'll tell you this for free. He's a lover boy. When he loves a woman, he loves a woman proper.
Yes. When I love women.
He doesn't cheat on his woman.
When I love women, I love them proper.
This one, he
I love
doesn't
them
cheat.
proper.
So
I love you
you're
ladies.
going around there
I love you ladies.
Shadaya said so. He's
No.
lying to you.
I love you ladies.
Content. Thank you. Bye.
Come through the